name is Diane Page. I'm here to share a few details of my life. I lived in chronic pain most of my life, probably from the age of 20 on. And it got so bad through the years that after my shoulder surgery, I did, of course, pain pills. And then I never left them alone after that because my pain levels were getting a little better in the beginning. So I was on Norco and fentanyl patches for about 5 years. And during that time, I became very depressed, hopeless, because I had reached a point that my pain meds were not working, and we just kept having to increase them. During that time, before the pain meds, I still wasn't able to do things that I wanted to do. And that caused me a lot of anxiety because I was pretty active. And then it got where I couldn't go for walks. I couldn't ride my bicycle. I couldn't go for motorcycles rides with Ron. We couldn't go hiking. It was just too extreme of pain. In 2013, in January, I had shoulder surgery. So that's when I really started the pain meds for the surgery. But then, of course, you all know when you first get on them, they work really good. But after about 6 months or so, they just had to be increased and increased and increased. And during that time, depression set in, anxiety set in, hopelessness set in. I couldn't really leave the house much because my pain levels were just too bad. And I had a very dear friend introduce me to nutrigenomics. And my first thought was, are these really going to work? And I didn't know if they would or not. So, I tried other supplements and stuff, and that was just no go. They just didn't do anything. So I thought to myself, what have I got to lose? I mean, I've been all these years in pain. If I even lowered my pain, then that would be worth it. Most of the time I lived with a pain level of, doctors say 10, I say 15. And when I started the nutrigenomics, I dropped to an 8, which I was ecstatic. And wow, I started getting my life back. For a long time, I couldn't even get out of bed without moving my legs around or moving around and stretching and stuff before I stood up. One day I noticed that I just got up out of bed and I stood right up and I walked to the kitchen, and that excited me. So at that point, I decided that maybe I should do these every day instead of for 2 months and then off 2 months and then another 2 months. So I did that, and wow, I found relief. I'm not pain-free, but I'm a 2 on most days, and some days I don't have any pain. So that brought me a lot of hope. It's like, oh wow, I'm getting my life back. Today, I can go out for walks, I can hike the trails, I can ride my motorcycle. Yeah, it's just ecstatic of how grateful I am that life is good and I can move and not live in severe pain.